Russia mobilized about 200,000 people for the war against Ukraine. Such data was provided by the Deputy Minister of Defense of Ukraine, Anna Maler. Resupplying the army continues in many Russian regions, often contrary to official regulations. So Timur Ismail, one of the key IT specialists of Raiffeisenbank, was mobilized despite the fact that the Ministry of Digital Development of the Russian Federation granted a respite to employees in the field of information technology and communications.
When visiting the military registration and enlistment office on September 19th, he was handed a summons indicating that he would be drafted to participate in planned military training from September 26th, and he was scheduled to reappear at the military enlistment office on September 22nd.
They took away Timur's military ID and handed him a summons, but they did not send him to the training or to the medical examination. Already on October 7th, he ended up in Ukraine, and a week later, while bureaucratic procedures were going on, he died.
Information was received that Timur came under mortar fire and died on October 13th. The list from the Central Bank for Determined have not yet reached the military registration and enlistment office. The Central Bank submitted the list to the General Staff on September 28th. I'll just say it myself. More than 7 complaints have been filed. A lawsuit was filed. Appeals have been submitted to all hotlines, publications in media, etc. And such a result. Konstantin Yerokhin, Russian lawyer, on Telegram.
Russians are motivated to go to the Ukrainian front in different ways, but everywhere economically. In Tuva they got ships, in Yakutsk vegetable sets, on Sakhalin frozen fish, and in Kurgan a kilogram of smoked lard. In Buryatia the families of the mobilized were promised firewood. However, it was not enough for everyone, and in Novosibirsk conscripts are given free tickets to the local zoo.
Families, children and parents of mobilized residents of Novosibirsk can visit the zoo for free. For a free visit, a mobilized citizen must present a supporting document, a copy of a military ID, a certificate from the military registration and enlistment office. From a message on the website Novosibirsk Online.
Some Russian conscripts have already received their first payments. For example, Sergeant Putenikhin from Bashkiria, who was mobilized on September 27th, received 1,848 rubles instead of the promised 200,000.
After almost a month of being there, the mobilized got salary. Lothar through tears. Thank you, the family is supported. Wife of Sergei Putenikhin, in a comment for the website UFA Online.
Those whom the military commissars managed to catch and mobilize are equipped with the latest technology and armed to the teeth, however only in propaganda videos.
Each serviceman has first of all himself equipped in a bulletproof vest, an unloading vest, a weapon and accordingly a helmet, and he has it all in his backpack.
In fact, conscripts simply have nothing to go to war. Wives and mothers are equipping soldiers at their own expense, but finding a military uniform is not so easy. Even with the money, its prices are skyrocketing.
Almost everyone has their own uniform bought. Masks, shoes and everything else, gloves, all fully ammunition we bought ourselves.
There are among the conscripts and those who were lucky enough to receive state-owned equipment, the mobilized post online a video of its unpacking.
This thing is called a plastic paintball mask. Such is a garbage. They think that we are like these, Star Warriors. The best thing, these war shoes, made of natural rubber.
The only way for a mobilized Russian not to stay in Ukrainian soil forever and not become a war criminal is to surrender to the Ukrainian Defense Forces. You can get advice on how to be captured correctly and safely thanks to the I Want to Live project.
Since the beginning of the project, we have already received 3,000 requests. At the moment, the project has fully justified itself. There is a result. The project is working. Russian military personnel are surrendering. Everything is going as it should.
Reported by Sergei Kulyas, Valeria Nekipelova, UATV News.